Here's how to avoid back pain during the barbell squat. Hi, I'm Jacob Pfau, owner of Primal Barbell, a strength training gym in Chicago, Illinois. And in this video, we're going to show you clear guidance on how to avoid back pain on the squat. So without further delay, let's discuss the common causes of back pain while squatting and how to avoid them, starting with a restricted stance. What do I mean by a restricted stance? Having your toes pointed forward and your feet too narrow can cause your lower back to get jammed up and round at the bottom of your squat. And if you have a significant load on the bar, this might be a problem. So what's happening here is feet too close together and or toes pointed straight forward can lead to your knees tracking forward and your femurs jamming into your pelvis area, which causes one of two things. Either you stop your descent way too high, or if you go full range of motion, your lower back gets rounded and jammed up at the bottom. One solution here is turn your toes out and set your stance shoulder width or slightly wider. This allows your knees to spread, which creates more room for your pelvis, thus keeping your lower back straight. A lifting aid that helps here is a pair of weightlifting shoes. These open up your hip angle, placing your torso taller and allowing your knees to travel forward more while still keeping you in balance. This allows for more depth. You can squat lower before your back jams up, maybe even full range of motion with a flat lower back. However, there are other advantages to turning your toes out and spreading your knees, primarily that your groin extends your hips and helps you stand up. And that's kind of what the squat is all about. So I wouldn't overlook your groin or your adductor muscle. And that brings us to another source of back pain, a spine that won't stay rigid. Your back pain risk increases if your spine is moving while squatting or if it collapses under a load, especially on the way up from the bottom. Several things could contribute to this, including too much weight on the bar, a poor setup, and or a weak brace. Some cues that can help here are pulling your rib cage down, getting your abs tight, and drawing in a big breath before you go down, keeping tension through the movement. Choosing a proper weight and following a program that is mapped out allows you to always make intelligent weight selections based on prior data, and that's crucial as well. Now, even with proper form, we can experience back pain as we train, and that's due to external factors and injuries, along with managing fatigue and intensity. Accumulated fatigue can trigger or worsen back pain. Many times this is something we can train through. The key question here, is the back discomfort present before squatting and unaffected or improved by the workout? Or does the pain come or increase during the workout and become unbearable? Usually I would say here that only a professional with a deadline would need to consider pushing through pain that gets worse or becomes unbearable during the session. For most of us, we want to manage pain and hopefully find relief through our training. So keys here are to follow a strength program and match your lifestyle, including your sleep and nutrition, to the needs of your training. Two people could follow the same program, and if one is sleeping 5 hours a night and only eating breakfast, while the other sleeps 8 hours a night with 4 protein-rich meals a day, they're going to have completely different experiences with regards to recovery and fatigue management. Not all discomfort or pain means injury. I've trained through various types of pain. Right now I have moderately intense neck pain, which is slowly getting better even while training with a pretty high intensity. It's important to remember that for most of us, the human experience includes pain. And generally speaking, I have found that training properly helps manage and minimize pain and even work through it, especially if the pain came from outside the gym. Now, if you need the fast track towards getting strong with a barbell and avoiding back pain, visit my website, primalbarbell.com, and book a discovery call. And until next time, stay primal.